Do you often feel lost and uncertain about your life's purpose? Do you feel like you have more potential than what you're currently manifesting? Imagine this. Deep down in the depths of your being lies your higher self. Your higher self is a part of your consciousness that transcends the limitations of the physical body. It represents the individual's true essence and is characterized by unlimited potential and your true, eternal nature. It's the part of you that excites with inspiration, guides with intuition, and teaches through insight. Our higher self is that part of us that remains connected to the divine. It's the God self within each of us. The wise yogi Swami Sananda captured the essence of it by saying, "The true purpose of life is to realize oneself, to find and fulfill one's destiny." Your intentions, desires, and secrets are well known to your higher self. The moment you begin to align with your higher self, you start to live your dream life. Keep watching until the end, because we will be looking at the signs you are connecting to your higher self. And by clicking on this video, your higher self may be trying to get through to you already. Your higher self is the feeling of peace you get when you stand in something beautiful. The timeless, ageless, eternal part of you is always by your side. It's you beyond your ego, your insecurities, and your fears. And it's always there to guide you. It is you. Have you ever experienced a sudden intuitive pull that you can feel in your stomach? If so, you may be familiar with the idea that this sensation is your higher self trying to communicate with you. When you get a gut feeling or a visceral hunch about a decision, person, or situation that seems to come out of nowhere, it's important to pay attention. Following your gut instincts may not always make logical sense, but it can lead you to a path that aligns with your authentic self and brings you closer to your purpose. Trusting your intuition can help you make decisions that feel right for you, even if you can't explain them. Intuition, in technical terms, is the manifestation of your higher self's guidance without any form of rational or logical explanation. This inner knowing is a spontaneous occurrence that may give you a feeling of certainty, for instance, when you understand that a new relationship or opportunity is right for you. The absence of any rational explanation is what makes it feel like a leap of faith, as your mind cannot comprehend it. However, it is important to trust your intuition, as your higher self would never misguide you. When your innermost truth speaks to you, it is vital to honor it despite any feelings of fear or doubt that may arise. Marcus Aurelius wisely said on the matter, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." So the next time you feel that intuitive pull, take a moment to listen to it and see where it leads you. There's wisdom brewing beneath the surface, waiting to guide you towards your highest good. As you go through life, you may start to notice a shift in the way you perceive the world around you. You may find that you have unlocked a new perspective, one that has completely changed the game for you. No longer do you see things in black and white terms, but instead you understand that good and bad are entirely subjective and vary from person to person. With this newfound perspective, you have become much more accepting of others. You don't judge them for their beliefs, experiences, or feelings. Instead, you acknowledge their truth for what it is, and you try to understand where they're coming from. When someone approaches you feeling frustrated, angry, or upset, you don't dismiss their feelings as invalid or wrong. Instead, you offer them kindness and compassion, understanding that everyone's experiences are valid and deserving of respect. Even if someone rejects your help or doesn't want your assistance, you remain accepting and understanding. You recognize that life isn't a dichotomy and that every person and experience is unique and valuable in its own way. Overall, you have learned to appreciate the world around you for what it is, and you approach every situation with an open mind and a compassionate heart. As you go through life, you might start to feel a need for more time to yourself. you may feel a stronger connection with your highest self, which makes you realize that you haven't been connecting with everyone in your life and prefer being in solitude. You come to understand that fear is not real, and the only thing that is real is love. You begin to see that most of your fears are a result of your programming, upbringing, limiting beliefs, and negative thought patterns. Doubts and insecurities that were instilled in you by your parents, family, friends, teachers, society, advertising, colleagues, and peers start to dissipate, and you regain your personal power. You become fearless in pursuing your goals and don't let anything stop you from achieving them. You start to see that mortality is just a transition, and you are an eternal being. Communicating with your higher self becomes easier once you realize this. You allow your heart and soul to guide you, and don't give much value to other people's opinions, since you know what's best for you. You start relying on your intuition and inner guidance, which allows you to authentically express yourself and be who you really are. You find that your life becomes more fulfilling, and you start to attract positive experiences and people into your life. You may have started to notice a shift in your relationships with people around you. This is a vital sign your higher self may be trying to communicate with you. One of the signs that your higher self is trying to talk to you is that you may no longer feel connected to the people you once felt close to. When you start connecting with your higher self, you will attract relationships into your life that are more authentic, fulfilling, and equal. Your higher self wants your new relationships to reflect who you are becoming and let go of who you are not. This process may involve releasing those relationships that are now toxic and no longer serve your highest good. It's not easy, and you may find yourself going back and forth until you are ready to move on from your old relationships. It's essential to be gentle with yourself during this process, as it can be a confusing and emotional time. Remember that those you let go of are not bad people, and it's not about you being better than them now. It's about creating space for new relationships that align with your new values and beliefs. So, trust the journey, stay true to yourself, and have faith that everything will work out for your highest good in the end. Have you ever had a dream so vivid that you woke up the next morning contemplating if it had happened in your waking reality or not? Dreams can be direct messages from your higher self. It's important to pay attention to the different types of dreams you experience, especially lucid dreams, where you are actively engaging with your higher wisdom. Additionally, you should take note of any vivid dreams that leave a strong impression or seem to offer guidance, as they may hold important information about your life path and purpose. When we dream, we tap into the vast knowledge and insight of our subconscious mind. Carl Jung wisely said, "The dream is the small hidden door in the deepest and most intimate sanctum of the soul, which opens to that primeval cosmic night that was soul long before there was a conscious ego, and will be soul far beyond what a conscious ego could ever reach." Dreams can reveal what our conscious mind may be overlooking or ignoring, providing us with valuable insights and guidance. The symbolism that we encounter in our dreams can be particularly telling, helping us to connect with our deepest desires, fears, and emotions. By paying attention to your dreams and interpreting their symbolism, you can gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Whether you're looking for guidance on a particular situation or simply seeking to deepen your spiritual connection, your dreams can provide a wealth of knowledge and wisdom to help you on your journey. As you move towards merging with your higher self, you might start to notice a shift in how you perceive time and life. You might begin to see how your past experiences have shaped you into the person you are today. It's truly incredible how every moment, good or bad, has contributed to your growth and evolution. However, it's important to acknowledge that the difficult times have also taught you valuable lessons that have made you stronger and wiser. The real magic happens when you focus on the positive aspects of your past. Those wonderful experiences, those happy memories, are not just things of the past. They are now an integral part of who you are today. You can bring those moments into the present and let them fill you up with joy. Take a moment to remember that amazing vacation, that significant accomplishment, or that special moment with a loved one. Let that joy drive you forward and use it as fuel to make every moment of your life even better than before. Remember that your past is not something to be ashamed of or to regret, but rather something to embrace and be grateful for. Have you been seeing repeating numbers and sequences? You might have been seeing 333 or 444 everywhere, and it is happening so frequently that you know it is not a coincidence. Perhaps you keep hearing the same song everywhere you go. You keep seeing a particular animal crossing your path, or you frequently see the time on the clock as 11:11. If you have been experiencing such occurrences, you now understand that these are not mere coincidences, but rather synchronized events, orchestrated by your higher self to grab your conscious attention. These synchronicities act as personalized signposts, guiding you towards the right path or reminding you to stay aligned with your truth. By paying attention to these signs and symbols, you can gain a deeper understanding of your life's journey and take the necessary steps to manifest your desires. Meditation involves silencing the constant chatter of the mind and going within to find stillness. Buddha wisely stated, "Meditation brings wisdom. Lack of meditation leaves ignorance. Know well what leads you forward and what holds you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom." By doing so, you open yourself up to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. To establish a connection with your higher self, it's essential to practice stillness and active listening. Meditation is an effective technique that facilitates this process. However, the term meditation is often overused and misunderstood. Contrary to popular belief, meditation doesn't involve sitting in a specific posture and clearing your mind of all thoughts. It's merely about being present with yourself and cultivating a sense of stillness. Unfortunately, many people tend to complicate this straightforward practice. When you meditate, you may not receive answers right away, but with patience and consistent practice, the insights will eventually come. It is important to make meditation a daily habit so that you can maintain a strong connection with your higher self. You must focus on going within by going inward. The texts, the teachings, the gurus, all the paths and instructions are there to help you figure out your inward journey. No one can do it for you. We must find our own way. What we do or don't do is our choice. This practice can bring greater clarity, peace and fulfillment to your life and help you navigate the challenges of everyday living with greater ease. So take some time every day to sit in stillness and connect with your inner self. The benefits are truly priceless. Divine connection is a profound experience that can occur when your higher self merges fully with your conscious awareness. This state of consciousness is often reached during moments of deep introspection, such as during prayer, meditation, dance, worship, or communion with nature. During these moments, you may feel a sense of oneness with the universe and a deep connection to all living beings. In this state, you transcend the limitations of your physical body and feel unbounded by space and time. You may experience a heightened sense of awareness and understanding, and feel a deep sense of peace and serenity. These temporary mystical experiences provide a glimpse into the eternal bliss that is possible when you align completely with your higher wisdom. It is important to note that these experiences are deeply personal and may vary greatly from person to person. However, the common thread that runs through all of them is the deep sense of connection and oneness with the universe that is felt. By cultivating a regular practice of introspection and reflection, you can open yourself up to the possibility of experiencing these moments of divine connection more frequently in your life. Have you been practicing affirmations? By doing so, you have been programming your mind to believe in the truth of these statements. Have you ever heard of affirmations and their power to shape your reality? Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself in order to program your subconscious mind to believe in their truth. By doing so, you can manifest abundance and success in your life. For instance, if you seek to achieve financial abundance, you might say to yourself, "I deserve to be wealthy," or "Money flows to me easily and effortlessly." The more you repeat these affirmations, the more they become ingrained in your subconscious mind, and the more you start to believe in them. This can be a great sign that you are connecting with your higher self, as it can be viewed as the higher self actively trying to guide you to bigger manifestations and abundance in your life. When you visualize yourself surrounded by abundance and success, you create a powerful mental image that your subconscious mind can latch onto. This visualization technique helps you to see yourself achieving your goals and living your dreams. The more you believe in these statements and the accompanying visuals, the more you will begin to see evidence of them in your life. It's important to understand that your subconscious mind plays a critical role in shaping your reality. It makes up a significant portion of your total mind power, which means that it has a huge influence on your life and how you experience it. Your subconscious mind is like a filter that navigates you to the things, people, and experiences that match it. If your subconscious is filled with negative programming, you might feel stuck in a cycle of lack and limitation. However, by replacing these negative thoughts with positive affirmations, you can overwrite the old programming and create a new reality for yourself. Remember, your subconscious mind cannot differentiate between positive and negative thoughts. It only knows what you keep telling it. By practicing affirmations and visualization techniques regularly, you can reprogram your subconscious mind and start to see positive changes in your life, in turn, connecting with your higher self. The higher self is a concept that can be described in various ways, depending on one's beliefs and perspective. Some people refer to it as the subconscious, which is the part of the mind that operates below the level of conscious awareness. Others might call it intuition, as it is often associated with an inner sense of knowing without conscious reasoning. Some individuals might label it as spirit, higher guidance memory complex, or even the source, depending on their spiritual or religious beliefs. The higher self is that inner voice that speaks to you, guiding you towards what is right for you, even though you might not understand why. It is that feeling in your gut that tells you to trust or avoid someone or something, even when there is no rational explanation for it. It is that little voice or knowing that something is true or false, even when it contradicts what you see or hear in the physical world. The higher self is often seen as a connection to a higher power or greater consciousness, and many people believe that it is a source of wisdom, insight, and inspiration. It is said that by tapping into this inner wisdom and guidance, we can find our purpose, fulfill our potential, and live a more authentic and fulfilling life. You will be able to completely connect with yourself on all levels, accepting and managing your ego and lowest self. Because of this, you will connect with other people more clearly, as you can see through your own illusions. So you won't be fooled by others. You'll carve your own path and manifest miracles. You'll be in tune with yourself and your spirit guides. You will learn to fully trust that all the solutions to your problems are within you by becoming still and listening to that small but powerful voice.